Hello everybody, it is awriterish here and welcome to chapter 7 of Telling a Tale. Today we are going to be leaving this place behind and we will actually be heading just over this area and we're going to be going to the industrial district for the first time. So if we go ahead, head over here, you'll see this massive desert and this is going to be where we're working today. Oh look, there's a village over there, that's nice. But this desert is going to be the area that we're working today. And let's see. This area looks like the perfect place because today we are building a pretty dang massive farm. Right here in this area, we will be building a gold farm. I will be using Silent Whispers design. And yeah, so this episode is going to be pretty dang progress updatey. But yeah, it should be fun. And I'm going to go ahead build the basic foundations and you will get to see that once it's been completed. So, my friends, a lot has happened between the previous clip and the current one. So, as you may know, gold farms on Bedrock Edition rely on nether portals and pigment spawning through nether portals. So, I went to the end and I mined out every single obsidian tower that was there. And turned out even that wasn't quite enough. Obsidian, I had quite a few short towers in this world, so that makes a bit of sense. So I had to go ahead, kill the ender dragon, and mine some more obsidian. Eventually I got to the correct amount, and if we go ahead, look directly in front of me, you will see the result of many hours of work. I know this isn't exactly the prettiest, but if we can go ahead, take off. You can see like this area. The only thing that will really be visible from the outside is this wall and the nether portal, since we will be building a building around it. You can see down here we kind of have a giant mob spawner because of all the dark areas and weird mob spawning in bedrock. But if we go ahead and head all the way up to the top, if I could take off, there we go. This is what it looks like from above. You can see all the areas where nether portals are going to go, and these are maximum size nether portals. We will be actually stacking these as many high as we can, because let's be honest, the more gold the better. So all I have to do now is go ahead, grab myself some water buckets. Yeah, all these black shulker boxes are filled to the brim with obsidian. So if we go ahead, grab ourselves some water buckets and hop up here, maybe if I can play the game correctly, all we have to do is fill this in along here. Oh no, it's not going to create infinite water sources. Okay, well, the water's going to look ugly because we're in a desert biome. I'm going to go ahead, fill in this entire area, and you'll get to see it when we're done with that. So I have placed in all the obsidian. We're actually starting just right over here by my house. I've placed in all the obsidian at our gold farm, and I kind of want to just take in a flyby view because this thing doesn't even like look like a farm. It is so insanely big and everything about it just looks crazy. You could see it start to render in right there. Yep, there it is. This massive, practically wall of obsidian. It's really lagging at my game a little bit right now, but this thing is huge. This took me over 12 shulker boxes of obsidian to completely finish, so it's a dang massive project. So if I can get up there, all the way to the top, maybe. Actually, we just need to land inside. Nope. Okay, so if I can land, we're gonna go ahead, light the first portal right now. The lag is killing me. What is causing all this lag? Okay, if we can land on literally anything, I promise I'm not this bad at flying. So there we go. We went ahead, landed, and now let's go ahead. Do I have my shulker box on me? Yes, I do indeed. So this shulker box has a couple pieces of flint and steel, though I think we're going to need more than this to be able to go ahead and light up our nether portals, and I want to light the first one with y'all right here on camera. Okay, yeah. The lag is a little bit scary right now, not gonna lie, because that's a big fall. And we have lit the first nether portal. Now we have, so this is 15 nether portals per section, and there are 4 sections, so that's 60 nether portals per layer, and we have 5 layers. And if I can do math, that's 300 nether portals that I need to light. So I'm going to go ahead, light them. They are super duper loud and annoying. And yeah, you will get to see the massive farm when it's all completed. 20,700 or 324 sacks or 12 shulker boxes full of obsidian later, we have this thing built. And I'm currently do not have any fireworks in my inventory, so I can't show you up from the air, but look at how dang massive that is. And we're currently in peaceful mode because otherwise my poor computer would lag out, but I'm going to go ahead, turn us into normal difficulty. Actually, we're going to go into hard difficulty because you get more spawns from the portals that way. But if we go ahead, head over into hard, this thing just chucks out pigmen. We have to wait a couple seconds because it is through water streams. So it takes a little bit for them to kind of start falling down. And I have definitely made sure my volume is down because this thing gets really, really loud. And there we go. We have our first 2 pigmen in there already. And they are just going to start flowing in pretty dang quickly. It's like a non-stop stream. So we went 2 nether portals above, or 2 nether portals more than what Silent normally does in his tutorial. So he does 3. We have 5 sets. But if we so I'll go ahead, empty out this chest. There's a lot of stuff, never mind. Okay, we'll keep in mind that we had 13 gold nuggets, 13, or not 13, 1 gold ingot, and we're just gonna real quick kill off all these pigmen. And this was from solid 30-ish seconds. And look, it's too much that the hoppers can't even keep up. This is crazy. Okay, let's just see what we've gotten from that so far. You could see everything is just really, really flowing in. So I believe that the next step that we are going to take is we are going to create a little place for us to be able to AFK here and the storage system, because let's be honest, this chest isn't going to be able to keep up because the items are just flowing in one after the other. And look at how many pigmen there are in there. So I will also have it just always be running with a little observer clock, so this way we can AFK and not have to worry about any lag. And this kills off the pigmen really, really nicely and efficiently. This is a Giant Killer design. I'm not exactly sure who the original creator was. If I'm able to find the original creator of this design, I will definitely link them down in the description. But I think what we have to do now is create storage and item sorters, because this poor single chest isn't going to keep up by itself. Hello everyone, so it's been a little bit since I was able to last record. I currently have family over, and so that has really put a damper on my recording schedule, but as you can see, this gold farm is currently up and running. We're using the Giant Auto Killer like I mentioned before, and I've gone ahead and set up a little storage system down here. So over here we have our golden ingots, over here we have gold nuggets, and over here we have rotten flesh. And then we're actually going to be storing stuff like the golden swords, which I only have 2 of, which is quite surprising, down in the storage system beneath this. But I honestly do not know how I want to decorate this area, but I want to get your help on this. So if you have any ways that you would like to decorate this area, send me screenshots on Twitter, and my Twitter is at awriterish, as would be expected. So yeah, go ahead, send me your designs on Twitter. If you want to, you could also email them to me at awriterish@outlook.com. My email, is pretty simple with the rest of my channel, but this thing is pretty dang crazy, and it's only really at half efficiency since half the hoppers are pointing in this direction. And essentially what I'm going to do now between this clip and the next one is I'm first off going to get out of the way of these guys because they're so loud and so annoying. But between this clip and the next one, I'm going to go ahead and finish off this storage system and replicate that on both sides. Probably, this is, definitely a very ugly area. I do want your designs. I want you all to feel like you are part of this world. It's not just me, even though it is a single player. I want it to feel like this is a world that you are familiar with as well. So yeah, go ahead, send me those designs. If I like your design, you will definitely get featured in my episode. my next one, is it chapter 8 or chapter 9? I'm not entirely sure. But whatever the next episode will be, and then yeah. So yeah. But this thing is absolutely crazy. Like, I was AFK for about half an hour, and total, I think I've been AFK for an hour. I did some crafting. Like, these 3 chests were all filled with golden ingots, and a lot of our golden nuggets, and a lot of our golden ingots came from those golden nuggets. And it's just a crazy farm. So keep in mind, though, that when you are coming up with designs for this farm, it is in the industrial district, so I want it to be kind of an industrial looking build, but I am open to more like modern or whatever your style is kind of build. And so I'm gonna go ahead, finish up the other side of the storage system, and you guys will get to see that once that's done. Just real quick before I finish up the next side of the storage system, here's a little bug. You can get pet XP in Minecraft Bedrock. Sometimes the XP will just decide, hey, you know what, I don't want to give you experience points, I'll just kind of follow you around. So look, I have a pet experience point here now. He'll probably disappear in just a moment, but for now, I will name this XP, his name is now Matthias. Here's Matthias the XP. You do not get my sword, but Matthias the XP, my little XP friend. He'll disappear in just a minute, but for now, he's fun. And just with that, we have the entire storage system done. Now, as you can see, we will have rotten flesh down on these walls, which we have gathered actually quite a bit of already. And then on this wall and on the opposite side, we are getting golden nuggets. These are the nuggets, right? Yeah. And then on this wall, we are going for golden ingots. So we have quite a few of those, as you've already seen. And then, yeah, our sorting is up and running. So we have, like, for our placeholders, please like and consider subscribing. And then my absolute favorite one of them all is going to be the one over here where we have, oh, that's the wrong one. This one, right over here where we have, you all are amazing. I do appreciate each and every one of you who watches my videos. And I just want to say that recently, we have just reached 10 subscribers, which is a pretty big milestone. We have moved up from 1 digit to 2 digits, which is pretty big. And I'm so happy that you all have been watching my videos. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to do a 10 subscriber special. I'm going to save that for like 100, 1,000, if I ever even reach there. I hope I do. But I will save specials for like big milestones. But what I want to do now is, I'm not going to decorate this. I do want to get your guys' like opinions on how I should decorate it first. Like, if you have an opinion on how to decorate it, or you have a visual, you could send that to me either through the comment section, Twitter, email, whatever works for you. But I think next what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at this. Let's take a look at this just real quick from a little bit further away. And as you can see, this thing looks like it could crumple at any moment. Like, this center pillar could just go like a tin can when you crush it. And I don't think that looks great. But I don't want to build up massive pillars. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm going to build rings with flames coming out of them to make it look like this is being propelled into the air. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. It should hopefully look pretty cool. Wish me the best of luck, because I'm not really good with organic shapes. But I will try my gosh dilly darn hardest. And I will see you then. Okay, and just like that, we have our little support things done. So this is kind of a design I went with. It, honestly, I'll be perfectly honest, isn't the best design, but it's just gonna have to do. This is like the 5th design I went through. If we go ahead and actually take a look at from a little bit further away. Ooh, that was a lag spike. It looks okay. It looks okay. Like, these are, it should be slightly like more curved in, but whatever. We can work with this. These are just meant to be like mythical things are holding it up. Oh, and there's a spare glass block. Not spare. There's some extra ones. Can I? Oh, whoa. Did you guys see that? Yeah, you did, because you're watching the video. And yeah, just like that, practically everything is finished for this. I just need a design for this part, this area. Probably going to need a little building over it. And like I mentioned before, that's going to be up to you all. But right now, what I want to do is I want to get into a time lapse of this thing in action. And I have a small confession to make. This time lapse is already been recorded, but you'll get to see what happens during it, and it should be pretty cool. Yeah. And this is where we're going to end today's episode. I believe it's going to be a shorter one. I haven't actually fully edited it, and I don't know how long this clip is, but I think it's going to be a slightly shorter one, though. I do hope you enjoy it, and something very exciting. I am an adult now. I am 18. That means I have to pay my own taxes and do all the boring adult things, but it's exciting to be an adult. And in episode 10, I'm going to be making an announcement that hopefully you all should be excited about. I am very excited to make this announcement. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did like it, please make sure to leave a like. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. And I will catch you all in the next episode. Goodbye.